everyone. Happy Wednesday to you. We are back at Bar None in Uniontown, PA, and we have another fresh episode of Music Talks for you exclusively on the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. As always, I'm your host, Chelsea Rittenauer. This week's featured band is hard rock group Sundown. Hey guys.
Hey. How's it going?
Good. How are you guys?
Doing good.
Thanks so much for coming out tonight. We really appreciate it. I know it was kind of last minute, so thank you for filling in. I'm excited to have you guys because I kind of know you all. I know you all. But people out there watching may not. So I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me who you are, what you play in the band, and how you got started in music?
I'm Corey Overly. I'm actually just the singer. I don't play any instruments, unfortunately.
Just the singer?
Just the singer.
Just the singer.
That's a lie. He plays harmonica.
Sometimes.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, every now and again. But I'd like to learn to play guitar, but I just sing for now.
Cool. When'd you get started?
Actually, it's kind of weird because a friend of mine and I just started playing. You know, he would kind of play the guitar, and I could kind of hear it well enough because it was there in person. I kind of picked up on it and started being able to sing a little bit because I kind of can't hear that well. But
yeah, so you have an interesting story because you have a hearing thing, right?
Yeah.
All right, so how does that work with you being the singer?
Well, we had a very talented music coach come and help me investigate how I sing, believe it or not. Yeah. And she showed me that I actually am able to level things in my head, the different sounds. It's crazy. I can't explain it, but I'm sure she could if you knew her.
Sarcasm, maybe. Yeah, I mean, it's a complex thing, but it's all about what you hear and I'm glad it's working out for you.
It works out.
That's
hey,
awesome.
they haven't kicked me out yet, so
well, there you go. It's perfect.
Right? It's got to be going good so far.
All right, next.
I'm Jason Monix. I play drums. I've been playing drums for as long as I can remember, probably 4 years old. I started out probably with pots and pans in the kitchen. I got started because my dad was a musician. He played guitar, and ever since he played, I always wanted to take up the mantle and, be a rock star like he did when he was in school.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Colt Fosbrink, and I play guitar, some backup vocals. And I got started at a very young age. My mom took me to concerts. I was like 4 or 5, and pretty much that's where I got my musical roots from. As far as playing the guitar, my dad bought me lessons when I was, I believe, 11 years old, and just ever since then, I want to start a band and just kept learning music and kept meeting people, through that.
I'm Doug DeKnightson. I play bass and started playing guitar about 20 years ago, but just started playing bass a few years ago because
of these guys, right?
Yeah, these guys. I worked with them, and they invited me over to jam when their bassist quit, and I've been doing it ever since.
Doug, I've been pronouncing your last name wrong.
Well, actually, you're probably pronouncing it right. I hear it pronounced any way that it
I'm
can
sorry,
be pronounced,
Doug.
so that's
sorry.
fine.
Now I know.
That's fine. Doesn't
Once again, how long have you been playing the bass now?
Maybe about 2.5 years, 3 years now.
Probably about 3.
Yeah, let's say probably about 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
But,
he's
Time
pretty.
flies when you're having fun.
I know he's pretty
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah,
So.
well, I mean,
He came a long
I
way.
came from a guitar, so I
Yeah.
mean, the notes are the same, but I'm figuring it out.
Doug, always so modest.
Yeah.
So let's talk the band. When did you guys form, and how did it happen?
It's actually a funny story. I was in a band, cover band beforehand. It was actually, I was with Chuck Shepard from Gingerstone. Yeah, and that band just fell apart. And so I started a job at US Foods with these guys. And someone played music, like a live music, over the speaker. And I asked someone, oh, who was that? And they said, that's probably Jason's band. He plays drums. I go, oh, okay. So I go around asking all these new employees I just met, are you Jason? Do you play drums? You Jason? I kept asking us about 15 people until then someone, Jason's walking up, pointing me right out and goes, that's Jason. I go, I hear you're a drummer. I play guitar.
Yeah.
So you were in a different band at the time?
I turned him down pretty hard.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Okay,
like,
so
nah.
then how did it
He
happen?
was in my band.
Yeah, me and Corey had a
Okay,
band
so
together.
you two were already in a band together,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
Colt comes waltzing along, and all right, so
He's like, look, here's my guitar. And we were like, that's great, buddy.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't that mean. It wasn't that mean. He was incredible. But at the time, we had 2 guitarists. But fate happened. And all of a sudden, Jason came to me and was like, hey, man, you should jam with my friend from work, Colt. You know, we should come out and, you know, see if we can pick something up. Because at that point in time, Jason and my previous band kind of fell apart.
Yeah.
So it all kind of, it was
Yeah, it was,
perfect when it came together. And when it came
so it
together.
started with you 3. So you had a vocalist, a drummer, a lead guitarist.
We also had a
We
keyboardist
had a keyboard
too.
player.
Oh, you had a keyboardist
Yeah.
in the beginning.
Yeah, me and my brother-in-law, we were writing songs before
Yeah.
I found Jason, and then whenever I went to that jam session, you know, they turned me down. I was like, I'm gonna give it some time, you know. Then I figured I might just hit him back up, and then whenever Jason said, hey, you know, let's start something, and he said, well, I want a keyboardist, and I was like, well, conveniently, I have one.
Yeah.
You know, we already had some songs already written, and so yeah, that we were the original 4
Yeah.
starting the band.
And then enter Doug
Well,
a little
they
bit
found
later.
me at work too, because I know Jimmy more for longer than I've known any of you. Like
Yeah.
their original bass player. So, like, I knew them from work, and Colt came up to me in the locker room, and I had some sort of shirt on with a guitar on it. He's like, "Oh, do you play?" And we started talking about music and stuff, and found out they were in a band, listened to their music, and then they told me their bassist quit. I'm like, well, he said, "Come on over and jam, try it out." So,
Yeah. And then we
And
hit
it
him
went-
with like 35 songs.
We did.
Yeah.
We did him so hard.
No
and
mercy.
he came through.
Sounds accurate. Yeah.
He came through.
I believe it.
Yeah.
So let's talk the name. What does it have a meaning? What is the name? How did it happen?
Sundown is actually the name of my father's band when he was in school, and when he was an adult too, they had this band, and it's kind of like respect towards him because like he pretty much molded me into a musician. So I wanted to show him as much respect as I could, and to give him some joy of seeing like his old band name also out there performing more. You know,
Yeah.
so
Very
that's where the
cool.
name came from.
I like it. That's really sweet. I had no idea.
And we still jam out with him.
Yeah, we
and
still,
his-
yeah.
Yeah, I knew that. Your dad
Yeah,
comes into
yeah.
rehearsals at times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. Okay, so let's talk the genre. I know you guys play rock music,
Yes.
but you've kind of dubbed a specific genre for yourselves, correct? Or at least how you
Somewhat.
describe your music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is?
We go like it's like stoner rock.
Okay, and
But-
what exactly is that to you?
No idea.
Well, stoner rock's like it's not really metal,
Yeah,
but it has like ties to it. It's
Yeah.
kind of like sludgy,
yeah.
and then so it has aspects of that. But we also try to be as diverse as we can. So
Correct.
if we're feeling the blues, we'll play the blues.
Uh-huh.
If we're feeling like more country, we might play some country, like southern rockish.
Yeah.
So we don't really try
But
to
it's all
stay.
based in rock.
Yes.
Correct.
It,
Yeah.
it always has a heavier edge to
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Correct. Yeah.
Very
If-
cool.
If we do a cover, we call it Rockify it. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
make it heavy, or we'll put our own spin
Yeah,
on
we
it.
Yeah.
we make it us.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk covers. Did you guys originally start out as a cover band, or were you writing original songs from the beginning?
We were writing original songs from
From the beginning.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
all had, like, every one of us had something to start with whenever we all came together. You know, we were in a previous band, we had all kinds of music, and Colton at the time, him and his brother in law had music too.
Yeah.
We just all.
So you
threw it
just
in.
kind of put it in a melting pot, and
Yeah.
then whatever happened happened.
Sundown
Yeah.
happened.
Then Sundown
Yeah.
happened.
Sundown happened. Yep.
All right, so take me through your writing process. Do you guys have a set formula? Who writes what? How do you go about it?
A lot of times, honestly, like I'll come up with a riff on the guitar, and it's me repeating it over and over for about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Until he comes up with the drum beat and he comes up with lyrics.
It's really it's an interesting process because it's so simple, really.
Yeah.
Between the three of us,
Yeah.
you know, as long as at least one of us is able to come up with something, we can make at least a part of a song.
So you typically write all the lyrics and you do the whole line?
Actually, I can't even say I typically write all the lyrics. A lot of the time, Jason will come to me with stuff, and I'll doctor it up.
Yeah,
I'll make
or
it
like
fit.
vamp it up.
Yeah, okay.
Or Colt, even he's like come to me with some lyrics, and we've taken and I just kind of make it all fit so I can sing it.
And you probably said this in the beginning, but what year did this all start? How long have you guys been together?
3 years.
3 years.
2016.
Okay, so how many original songs would you say you have between all of you?
We have 10 finished ones.
10 finished.
finished.
Yeah, and we
a
have
couple
some in the works
Yeah.
right now. Yeah.
Very cool.
They're
Now,
being modest.
I feel like you guys have way more songs than that.
So many.
We have a lot of-
I've
I mean, there's a
sat
lot of
in on your rehearsals, and I feel like I
There's
know
a lot
better.
of unfinished
But
songs.
but your songs are pretty long.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
like,
We
when
drag
you
it
guys
out.
say you have a song, we're talking like 5-6+ minutes
Yeah.
because you guys do big instrumental breaks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you like to rip on your drums and you like to do what you want to do on the guitar.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys
Yeah.
kind of let each other show off.
Well,
Yes,
we like
yes.
that's the point. We you know it's music, and you know people like a show too, and
Yeah.
they do their thing, and,
Yeah.
and people love it. You know.
Yeah.
Sometimes I chase Colt around with the guitar. We let Jason have 10 minute solos be once.
Yeah.
It's all
We
about
smash
like
equipment sometimes.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
heard about that one.
just freedom. Just having fun.
You did that right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did it
We
right
actually
here
did.
once.
Really?
Yeah, we-
Yeah.
Oh
We actually
my
broke my
goodness.
bass drum here.
Yeah, we did.
Took a guitar right through it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It was epic.
And a
There
lot
was,
of
there was a woman in the crowd. She's like this. I'm like, yes.
and we posted it on Facebook and
I
social
remember.
media, and a lot of people like gave
There was
us
a
negative
war.
feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a lot of-
Yeah. And
I remember that.
We had a guy who managed actually our page at the time. He had perfect comebacks for everyone, honestly. And
That
it was just
right
great.
before I met you guys.
Yeah,
I
I
remember you
believe
sent it
so.
to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, let's talk EP. You guys have an EP out right
Yes.
now. Tell me about it. What's it called? When did it come out? And how can we hear it?
It's called Love I Once Had, and it has 4 songs on it. Love I Once Had being one of them. We also have Time, Miss You, which is more of our ballady kind of song, and Drinking Song, which seems to be a
I know
crowd
drinking
pleaser.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right.
yeah. And it came out on 4/20 this year.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, where did you guys record?
We record at Tonic Studios.
Where's that at?
It's out in McKeesport.
Okay. Very cool. How long did it take you? You guys said you have 10 songs. So why only 4 on the E EP?
It took a long time to record, honestly, with work schedules and everyone's personal lives.
Yeah.
And also with the studio booking itself, you know, like they have a lot of other bands that come in, and
Yeah.
you know, honestly, like, great work comes out of that studio, and we were very fortunate to work in there and do the time we did.
Yeah.
And it's also a money thing too,
Of course.
financial.
It's
Yeah.
expensive to record.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Once
Yeah.
once
Yeah.
we started.
It's no joke.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we had 9 songs mostly done, and then kind of ran out of money. So it was
Yeah.
like, well, why don't we just throw like 4 songs out there?
The 4 favorites, the 4
Yeah,
best. At least the
and-
ones that were polished
Well,
at
actually,
that time.
they were the easiest ones.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
They were
fair. Yeah, you
But-
can get them done quickly.
To get something out there, you
Yeah.
know, to help get our name
Because that's your
started.
first. That's your first EP, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, is there another EP in the works? Are you looking to do a full album?
We're looking to do some just singles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
And
just
then,
drop singles here
Yeah,
and there.
those
Yeah.
singles that we already have
Yeah.
kind of recorded. So
Yeah.
that's what will be
Smart.
hopefully next year we
Yeah.
plan on
So
releasing.
the new singles will be out in 2020 then.
Yes.
Do you have a tentative release date for something new?
Hopefully once a month
Oh,
we release a single.
awesome.
Yeah.
And then by 2021 we'll be having a full album.
Very cool. So, one of you, can you tell me where people can find your Facebook page, what it's entitled, and how they can find you on Spotify?
Okay, you can find us at www.facebook.com/sundownpa or on Instagram at sundown_PA. And what was the last one?
You guys, you're on Spotify.
Yeah,
Spotify.
Spotify,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're actually Spotify, iTunes.
And
Oh,
what's
really?
the other? Oh, yeah, we're on all platforms.
Amazon.
So-
yeah, it's,
Yeah.
but
Should
we're out
people
there.
look up Sundown or Sundown PA?
They should look up Sundown, Love I Once Had.
Yeah, look
Okay.
up the band with the EP.
With the title, yeah.
Yeah.
And that will come up
All
straight
right.
up.
Very nice. So where do you guys typically perform? I know you have a pretty busy schedule coming up this weekend. You guys are here a lot, correct? At Bar None.
Yeah, we play here.
Once in a while, yeah.
Where are some other spots that you frequent?
We played Corner Bar a lot.
In Connellsville.
Yep, we played Jeanette.
Back when the Keynote was
Keynote
open.
was there.
Yeah.
Played the Legion.
Out Manor.
Yeah. We went down to Tennessee once.
Yeah.
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 We played a biker show out there.
It was a 2-day. Yeah.
Oh, that was a lot of fun.
We were in the Bible Belt, and Sunday is church. And I set up my drums, and I just started going at it. And they came out, and they're like, "We're having church service."
You would.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it was terrible.
You didn't quit either.
The worst part was they hired us to play, and then they come out and asked us to play quiet. And we were like, I'm really sorry.
I think they
And
wrapped
I was like,
it up
Jason,
early. They wrapped church up early. Right?
Yeah.
Oh man, Tennessee.
Yeah. It was fun.
So, what's in the future? I mean, you said next year you're going to be dropping more singles. Are you planning to write more songs? I mean, what can we expect from you within the next 2 to 3 years?
Well, we got a lot actually.
Yeah.
We plan on doing more like a studio band, so we're gonna limit our gigs and just focus on the media. We have a web show that we're in the works of getting out there.
Cool. A web show.
Yes.
Explain.
comedy web show.
It's a comedy web show. It's about how we became the most famous band in this town.
Yeah.
Everyone can't get enough of us. Like no matter where we go, they're like, "Oh, that's Sundown." So it's gonna be like an adventure type comedy skits.
Yeah. Little skits here and there. Things that musicians can relate to, specifically being in a band.
Yeah.
You know, what it is to be in a band and work with other musicians. And, each one of us will kind of have our own personality and when we figure it out.
I mean, truth be told, we all know, anyone who's in a band or is a working musician, we all know it's exhausting and extremely frustrating.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that goes into it.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes it's very little payoff. And, you have to just keep chugging forward.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
guys, are you playing all originals for us tonight, or do we have a mix of covers and
We have
originals?
one cover.
Cool. So 6 songs from you tonight? 5, 6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we wrap it up?
I'd just like to say I'm really grateful for all the fans we have, friends and family. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. We wouldn't feel this feeling. We would just know, like, it being a garage band, and you guys made us way more than that. And I thank you guys, and I know everyone here thanks you guys.
Yeah. And I want to give a shout out to the other local bands that we play with in our music scene. We're friends with Across the Dawn, Highway Louie, Mulu from here in Uniontown, Ginger Stone, Steve Hawk. There's
Great guys.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Great bands.
Yeah. And we're a part of the scene. Not one band is the scene. And
It's a family.
Correct.
It really is. I think we all try to support each other and do what we can. So it's a great thing. That's kind of the point of this show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so very much for coming out tonight. I'm looking forward to hearing your set. Everyone out there, that is a wrap. This is Sundown, and we'll see you after the break. Stay tuned.
Hunger exists in every county in America. More than 1 in 5 children are at risk. Armstrong continues to create awareness in our communities through Breaking Bread, our initiative to provide resources to food pantries and soup kitchens. Here's how to help. Stop by your local Armstrong office and donate non-perishable food items. Attend special Breaking Bread events held in your area, or volunteer at your local food bank. For more information, visit us on Facebook at Armstrong One Wire and click the Breaking Bread tab.
Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Sundown.
Trying to get high, my lungs still funny. I can't help the feeling when it feels so right. And all I wanna do is waste away with And I wanna say your essences are free. And I'm wasting away, watch as I turn ahead. I'm wasting away, heal my last breath. I'm wasting away, there's no hope left for me. I'm wasting away, the fire ignites me, yeah. Nah, straight from the light, how it blinds me. Nah, stay away all night, that's what you have made me. And all I wanna do, waste away with you. And all I wanna say, your essence as I breathe, yeah. And I'm wasting away, watch as I turn ahead. I'm wasting away, heal my last breath. I'm wasting away, there's no hope left for me. I'm wasting away, the fire ignites me, yeah. And I still try to get high, I still get stoned. When I'm right beside me, I'm never on my own. And all I wanna do, waste away with you. And all I wanna say, your essence as I breathe, yeah. And I'm wasting away, watch as I turn ahead. I'm wasting away, heal my last breath. I'm wasting away, there's no hope left for me. I'm wasting away, the fire ignites me, yeah. And it ignites me, well, it ignites me, yeah. And it ignites me, well, it ignites me, yeah. She called me a loser. days to weeks. Weeks to 2 months. The years seem to fly. Still got no luck. Ain't got no luck. The love I want you is the love I want, and the love I want you is the love I want, I'ma ride you by. Keep you pulling in time. Grab big old tail. She'll take you back. Days to weeks. Weeks to 2 months. The years seem to fly. Still got no luck. Ain't got no luck. The love I want you is the love I want, yeah. The love I want you is the love I want, yeah. The love I want you is the love I want, yeah. The love I want you, love I want, yeah. Love I want, she called me a loser. She backed her back. The love I want you, love I want, yeah. took you in to go back where we began. Though my words are still losing this pain and agony, I still sing. Now I still sing. I don't know what's wrong with me. I only hope that you will see. Call to me and I will come. If I'm the only one, the one to take you from. It's the feeling of living, it's the feeling of life, it's the feeling of living. Am I breathing tonight? It's the feeling of living, it's the feeling of death, the feeling none of us want to accept. We want to accept. Accept it. Little less than not understood. Sometimes I sure wish I could take control of every aspect, but the truth I have to accept. I have to accept. It's warm outside now, I can see light in your eyes, they're calling me. You wanna know if I'm the one? If I'm the only one, the one to save you from. It's the feeling of living, it's the feeling of life, it's the feeling of living. Am I breathing tonight? It's the feeling of living, it's the feeling of death, the feeling none of us want to accept. determined, and I'm still learning to be a better man. And I'm not for sure if I'm only a learning time, and if I'm breathing anyway, because my world is caving in. I feel like I can't fucking win this losing battle wrong with it. And I don't know what's wrong with me. And I don't know what's wrong with me. And I don't know what's wrong with me. I hear the voices, disturbing noises, disguising anxiety. And I'll stay awake at night, telling myself it's alright, that it's all done ahead. As I struggle just to breathe, how on earth could you believe this monster lives inside of me? And I don't know what's wrong with me. And I don't know what's wrong with me. And I don't know what's wrong with me. the cancer just eating away. Now my heart, I can't take all the pain. Not alone, no thanks to you. That you put me through. It mixed emotions and I feel alive. But if I leave, I'd be terrified. So lock the door and throw away the key. And soon love, stay away from me. It was pain, I can't take it. It was pain, I can't take it. It was pain, got mistake. It's 'cause the cancer just eating away. Now my soul leaving me in vain. Just go away and leave me alone. Not that I need you, I can be alone. Yeah, I would rather die than have you here. In the morning I had you. It was pain, I can't take it. It was pain, I can't take it. You know it was pain, I can't take it. It was pain, I mistake. Pain, 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 pain. Now you will fake it. Now we will fake it. Now everybody fake it. It was pain, I can't take it. You know it was pain, I can't take it. Now it was pain, I can't take it. Now it was pain, I mistake. Now you will fake it. Now we will fake it. Everybody fake it. Now it was
Fantastic job, guys. Thank you so very much for coming out tonight. I really, really appreciate it. For everyone out there, you just heard 5 original songs from hard rock band Sundown. Be sure to like them on Facebook and check out their EP, Love I Once Had, on all streaming platforms. That's it for tonight, but we will be back at Bar None next week with Sour. Have a lovely evening, and we'll see you then. Bye, everyone.